I'm Kelly Heidbrader, and this is Lenawee. We have our cameras in the hands of our student reporters all around Lenawee County to get that first-hand look at the incredible experiences right here in our community. Let's head to Clinton Middle School, where they are learning about the history by actually recreating it.
Today we're reenacting the Dred Scott case. It was about this slave named Dred Scott who sued for his freedom, and they had to decide whether it was legal for him to sue and if he could become free or not.
Today what we're doing is we're diving a little bit into the background case of the original court case that was done in St. Louis County in 1846. So the students get an understanding of some of the arguments that were presented at the beginning of the court case.
I was a lawyer by the name of Alexander Field. I defended Dred Scott. I just gotta think about helping out Dred Scott in his case because I'm a lawyer for him.
My role right here is to be the judge, and I have to make sure that everyone gets a fair say, and after they make the decision, I have to say out loud to everyone what that means for the case.
Obviously today the consequences aren't as great, but what they're trying to do today is they're just trying to put themselves in that position and sort of understand what it might have been like 162 years ago. It's sort of the intrapersonal, where they're reflecting upon their own feelings about the justice of the case, whether or not Dred Scott should have been retained as a slave or allowed his freedom.
There's different opinions, but in the end we decided on one thing, that she was guilty.
Well, this was the first time that any slave has ever taken a case to court to become free.
Maybe some of the ways people said things was different from now.
It was pretty fun. I didn't know much about how a court worked before now, and it's pretty nice to learn about it.
I'm very happy with how it turned out. I probably should have done it last year, but the kids did a phenomenal job with everything they were doing, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
I'm sure those students will remember the Dred Scott trial for years to come, and now you will too. In just a few minutes, we turn some of your favorite snacks into science projects.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play or even what you wear. You just need to be there. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish! In your face! In your face!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
The odds of becoming a successful NASCAR driver, 1 in 125 billion. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 68. I'm Jamie McMurray. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
The food we eat every day can become the perfect source or conduit for learning. Check out one of our teachers who is using pickles for a fun science experiment.
Today we're playing with the Van de Graaff generator and the Diller killer to learn about the difference between voltage and amperage and the safety aspects of both.
Amperage. Amperage is not good. Over there I've got a little drawing and it shows you that 1,000,000 amps could kill you, 15 amps could kill you, half of an amp could kill you. You could have 1,000,000 volts and you'll be fine. You could touch 120 volts and you'd be fine.
Today we did the Diller killer, where you stick a pickle on 2 nails and it makes sparks and glows inside the pickle.
Diller killer really does a great job of showing what amperage is and how dangerous it can be, how you can get electricity to flow through a pickle, and it can also flow through your body and across your heart and stop your heart.
It shows amperage, it's what kills you. Electricity could flow across your heart with enough amperage, it will kill your heart. It will stop it.
And we also did this magnet ball where someone has to turn it and you see how much electricity goes through your body.
Van de Graaff generator can show high voltage that can flow through kids and it won't hurt you. It's fun. There's lots of experiments that kids can use, from making chains of kids together or holding light bulbs in their hands to making it turn on and off. It's low amperage but high voltage.
Oh!
Hands-on learning here really helps them remember it because they get to experience it. It's something they can go home and share with their parents, their friends, and tell the stories about things that happened, and it hopefully will never leave them. And they'll come back like you did to have great memories of science and how it affects your life.
This is one of my favorite classes because you don't have to just do work. You're always communicating with others and you're always working, and it's a lot of fun.
So this is the worst class I probably ever had. Oh, sorry. No. No. Kids make the job fun.
That is so fun. How about strawberries? Madison students are looking at its DNA.
Try to get one of these. This is a 3 mil. You can actually see 3 mil. You're gonna need a paper cup and a cheesecloth. Now watch, okay?
We were extracting DNA from a strawberry, so we can learn how to extract DNA from crime scenes. In our class, we had a mock crime scene of this lady named Anna Garcia, and so we're trying to find out how we died, and extracting the DNA and finding DNA fingerprints could help us figure out exactly how she died. So first we had to gather all of our materials and then put a strawberry in a baggie and then mash it up. And then we took the solution and put it in the baggie and mixed it. And then we took another solution and we put that into a vial, and then the DNA came out of the strawberry. If you want to go into a healthcare career, taking this course would probably help you in the long run, so you can learn stuff beforehand. I took this class because I want to go into a biomedical field of study when I get older.
Well, great job. Let's take a little break, and when we come back, we'll take a ride with one of our favorite people right here at the Tech Center.
Hey, this job looks perfect. It says you need people skills.
Check.
Driver's license.
Check.
And a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
You are good to go.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
And we're out.
You got plans?
You bet. $50 million Americans struggle with hunger, but we can do something about it.
Excuse me. What's going on?
Dinner. Please join me in helping put food on their tables. Together, we can feed America.
You guys keep going. I'm gonna get the plates.
Plates?
Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/hunger.
When you work with students each day, you need to be a mentor and a good role model. No matter if you're a teacher or an administrator or a classroom aide or even the maintenance crew. We all work together to make this educational experience here at the Tech Center the best it can be. And I'm always inspired by one of my favorite partners, or should I say instigators, one of our maintenance crew, Roger Cox.
Hi, my name is Roger Cox. I've been here since 2000. I used to own a Napa Auto Parts store, one in Ader and one in Tecumseh. I sold them. The company I went to work for, I was doing outside sales, wasn't happy at it. I was out here one day making sales, and at the time John Pemberton run the auto mechanic shop, and he said, you know, you just don't act the same. And I said, well, I'm not happy what I'm doing. He said, well, they're looking for custodial maintenance people out here. What do you think? And I said, yeah, I'd like that. So he took me up, and Linda Deck at the time was the office manager, got me an application, put it in, and within a couple days they called me. The first years I was here, I worked afternoon shift, did custodial, light cleaning, changing light bulbs and stuff. Then another custodian and I, Pedro Correa, we went on, they wanted a third shift, so him and I went on third shift. did a lot of the setups, cleaning carpets. We did a lot of the floors throughout the district as far as waxing and stuff in the summer months. We worked out a few years, and I came to day shift. When I got to day shift, they used to bring all the packages from UPS up to the front office area there, and it was just kind of a mess. And when anybody got time, they would go grab the stuff and try to take it off. Well, then we got a system going where it was checked in. You put down the date, who that was from, and who it was going to, PO numbers if they were on there, and then we decided, you know, why don't we do something out here? They were building onto the FMB, because why don't we make a receiving area out there and do that? So they did that. So I've kind of been the custodian on day shift, receiving clerk. It's been an interesting time. Let me get this chair out. You know, the main goal, I guess, is I probably do more shipping and stuff. I do custodial work in the morning for a couple hours, and the rest is taking care of needs, clean up during the day, do the shipping and things, deliveries. The summer months we get pretty busy. There's a lot of move. We have itinerants in different schools during in the county that we move classrooms, bring stuff back, store it. I think I miss the people. It's my favorite thing. I love the job overall, but the staff here has been just tremendous to work with. It's very kind-hearted. Made a lot of friends, a lot of kids I see outside of the work here that speak. It's amazing. For a while here too, I should back up. I was a bus TA when I worked afternoon shift. Steve Krusich, I think, was the superintendent back then, and wanted to know if I'd be interested in doing some part-time work just to help out. And I said, well, I'd be glad to. Give it a try anyway, and I did. And real rewarding. That working with special needs kids and helping them was just I don't know, something I'll never forget. I had one young man that we'd pick up early over towards Britain. I mean, real early in the morning, and he asked me my name one day, and I told him. Next morning, I got on the bus and then left to go pick, and he was our first pickup. We picked him up, and he would go back and sit at the back of the bus, and he always carried a phone book with him. And I was sitting about 3 seats up across from him, we're watching him, and he looked up at me and said, Roger Cox, and he nailed off my address, my phone number, without looking at the phone book. He had memorized that throughout the day or whatever. I just shocked. It was pretty cool. This is all summer camp stuff. This whole room here is got to be brought up to the marketing class for the girls to go through the sort for camps. I guess one of my best experiences here is working with one of the fellows that's passed away, and I don't know how to explain it. If I needed a tool or I needed something, since I owned a parts store, I would just get it. When I came here, this guy taught me we can make this, we can build this, we can make this tool. It's been a good experience. I picked that up throughout my time of being here, and I've tried to work with some of the kids. We used to have co-op kids that worked with us during the school year that would help do a lot of these things, and I tried to pass that on to them. This is what we can do to save from having to buy something. Here it was, I won the Excellence Award just for, I guess, more or less doing my job back in early 2000s, which is quite an honor. Work hard, enjoy life, have fun, you know. I've made this job out of fun. I think most of the staff realizes that, and I can be a jokester at times. Some people say I'm sarcastic, but it's all in fun. You know,
Hey, hi, I'm Sheila Bruger. I'm the office manager here at the LISD Tech Center. Roger Cox and I have worked together for many years. I've been here almost 33 years. Roger came on the scene after that, but Roger's been a steadfast fixture here at the LISD Tech Center. My role as office manager, though, I got to know Roger in a little different light, as in a lot of packages come here to the front office. This is kind of not a receiving table, but it ends up being that. Hey, Roger, there's a box that needs to go UPS. Could you come get that for me? But make sure, when you take a box to the room, write the right name on it. Roger had a habit of playing tricks on people. You might get a box that says your name on it, but really belonged to someone else. Roger's playing games. Thanks, Roger. Happy retirement.
Gosh, I don't know, every day is rewarding. You know, just I can't pick out one thing. It's just been a pleasure being here, and that's that, I guess.
I am Alicia Tovar, and I'm the accounting clerk here at the Tech Center. It's been wonderful working with you, Roger. I really appreciate all your help, not just bringing packages here, but being willing to help us with any job we need here. Thank you for bringing so much joy to us and so much happiness during hard times or during stressful times, I should say. You always been very helpful and very funny, so our attitude was much better.
All in saying that, I am thankful for the job I've had here. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, I've had a lot of fun, made it fun, tried to make it fun for the rest of the staff, so it's been a blessing.
What a great inspiration. Good luck to you in retirement, Roger. We will all miss you. And that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Kelly Hydebrader. Make it a great day, Lenawee.